continuing to remind each other to stay focused on the task at hand. And we recognize that for our group to be a good team and to be competitive, we have to play with that edge. We have to have a little bit of that. I know I've used the word chaos before, but we need to have that. We are not good enough to play a pretty execution, slowed down game. That's just not our strength. So, I think it's really our guys have taken to that attitude, and a lot of that is because that's who they are. And they're all bought into doing it as a group.
This right here was a statement from Coach Will Hardy for the Utah Jazz, the currently 9-3 team, leading the Western Conference record-wise, being the number 1 seed. This Utah team has overstepped everybody's expectations, mine included. We all thought when Danny Ainge became GM and Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert got traded for a plethora of picks that this team was getting ready to blow it up and go for the Victor Wembanyama sweepstakes. But these first 12 games alone have shown that this Jazz team is trying to compete, or at the bare minimum, show that if they're going to lose, they're going to go out fighting and not just trying to tank. We're going to see this through 3 main facets in today's video. First, Lauri Markkanen's scoring burst, Mike Conley's playmaking, and the defense of the Utah Jazz. So in this first clip we see here, we see that Markkanen is already taking advantage of Michael Porter Jr., ball watching Mike Conley, who gives a beautiful dish out to Markkanen in the corner to shoot that wide open 3. And even with it being a miss, that's an excellent take for your team to have against a team like the Nuggets. And yet again, we see a nice kick out to the corner by Sexton, who then is even able to, for a split second, draw in Aaron Gordon, which then leads to a beautiful dump back to Lauri Markkanen for another 3. And again, yes, those are misses, but those are incredible looks. So yet again, we see a nice little kick out to Lauri Markkanen, who then rebound already knows to go and cut in, as he is the wide open paint to himself off of this rebound with a beautiful dunk over Rudy Gobert. On this next clip coming up here, we see a nice little pass out from Lauri Markkanen, who then gets a screen from Mike Conley, and at that point creates a matchup of him and D'Angelo Russell with nothing but him and the open lane to the rim, which leads to an incredible poster from Lauri Markkanen. And on this next play up here, we see Sexton gives the ball up to Clarkson at the top of the key, who then receives a nice little screen, and then uses this opportunity to get Markkanen wide open in the corner, as we see right here. And he sees the opportunity as his defender goes in to try and stop Clarkson, which leads to nothing but a beautiful pass, and yet again another incredibly strong finish at the rim. What this Jazz team has done so well is being able to draw in extra defenders to help create space for their best player, or for their best player in Lauri Markkanen right now, to find a way to attack the rim. So for example, we see here Mike Conley is going to attack the rim and draws in Brandon Ingram, and Markkanen immediately knows that it's time to attack. His defender has left him, which means he has a much better chance of finishing at the rim. Just take a look. Great finish at the rim by Lauri Markkanen. And yet again, we're going to see how the Jazz do such a good job at helping create mismatches for Lauri Markkanen through screens. As you see right here, he then gets CJ McCollum through the screen with Mike Conley, who immediately gets a beautiful bounce pass to him, in which he then attacks the rim. And coming up here, you see Colin Sexton get the ball off a Walker Kessler screen, in which Lauri Markkanen attacks the rim. And honestly, right here, it would have been a great playmaking opportunity to dump it off to number 5 in the corner, and it would have been an excellent 3-ball attempt at worst. But got lucky that Lauri Markkanen made the bucket. And here, yet again, you see Kelly Olynyk at the top of the key, actually, who does this quite often. Sets a nice screen for Markkanen, who yet again has Clarkson and Sexton or Vanderbilt right there to shoot a 3. Or to at least kick. You can see from the body language. And right here was a missed opportunity by Lauri Markkanen. But here now, we got to start to look at the playmaking. Yet again, a beautiful screen set here for Markkanen to again get a nice catch and shoot 3, which he hits. And then coming up here, now Mike Conley is going to use Lauri Markkanen's taking advantage of LeBron James to get another beautiful cut at the rim. That's what Lauri Markkanen does best. And now here you're going to see ability. Off of this screen right here, he then gives the ball to Lauri Markkanen, in which Lauri Markkanen takes advantage of Brandon Clark not catching up in time to just pick and pop the mid-range jump shot. And now we're going to see what Lauri Markkanen does so well for this team too. Take advantage of what the defense gives them, in which AD and Lonnie Walker were not able to set up in time with the Jazz in transition to get the easy attack at the rim. And now here you're going to see Mike Conley get a double screen, and which is then going to help create for Colin Sexton right here at the wing to get a beautiful three-point shot that he's going to sink. And that's because of how well Mike Conley was able to get Russell Westbrook, who was ball watching, to stay off of the three-point shot attempt. An excellent draw from Mike Conley. Again here we see Sexton then is going to kick the ball up to Olynyk, who immediately, in almost a dribble handoff of sorts, is going to give the ball off to Mike Conley, who then is going to notice his separation on the cut to the basket for a nice little overhead pass and an easy layup for the team. Mike Conley's playmaking has been incredible for this team and has helped what made a really good offense as he turns the corner here to notice and get Walker Kessler to draw in as Anthony Davis and Russell Westbrook are both staring at Conley's attack, which then is going to create an open three for Kelly Olynyk, who's been shooting at nearly 60% this season. So yet again, another easy bucket for the Jazz. And here you're going to see Mike Conley going to set a screen for Lauri Markkanen, who then is going to cut. And you could argue here that this is actually a Vanderbilt misread because it looks like Markkanen is all ready for the ball to get passed off to him. But Conley then makes a correct read and a nice little dump right here to Lauri Markkanen for another nice and easy finish at the rim, which is again playing to what Markkanen is doing well at this season so far. And yet again helping the Utah Jazz to this 9-3 record. And now their defense is something that also needs to be stated. As you can see here, already off the riff, Jaron Vanderbilt is already causing problems and runs up to his former teammate Anthony Edwards and gets the easy pick right here, as we're about to see, off of Clarkson helping to create contact and Ant trying to draw his gather. So that's a great play by Vanderbilt, and it gets the ball up. And now another great opportunity here. Ant is going to kick the ball out to Karl Anthony Towns, and Vanderbilt knows this, so is able to easily intercept the pass and help create a fast break opportunity with the team. And this right here is a very, very, very impressive steal from Jared Vanderbilt coming up. So D'Angelo Russell's going on the fast break, and you can see Naz Reid already moving, but again, there's Vanderbilt on his hip already, and he knows the bounce pass is coming, and Vanderbilt enters a Usain Bolt-like dash for the ball, in which he gets a beautiful steal and pass up to Mike Conley before it goes out of bounds. The Utah Jazz are the third-ranked offense in the league, and as these clips have shown you, we can know why. Lauri Markkanen is playing incredible basketball at the rim, can shoot the three, and is getting incredible looks because of people like Mike Conley and Jordan Clarkson, who's helped create for him. And we see through the efforts of people like Jared Vanderbilt that this team's defense is going to be top 10, and if their offense stays top 3, they could be a real problem. Now, do I think this will happen? Probably not. This team is good, but it's young. The Will Hardy quote at the very beginning of this video was meant to show that. This team is trying to figure out who to rebuild around. And honestly, right now, with the way everything's going, it's probably going to be around Lauri Markkanen and whatever young prospect they're able to obtain through the draft and trades of some of these assets on the team at the moment. Honestly, this is a fun team to watch. And I really wanted to thank you guys for all the love and support on the first video. Guys, please like and subscribe, spread the word. I'm really trying to help build this community with you guys. Please leave a comment. Tell me what videos you want to see, and that way we can work together to make a really great NBA community. This was Emster Knows Hoops. Thank you guys. I'm out.